So I'm only really making this type of video just to make some current points about this. So I did not realise that this was actually happening, because I know Mark Thomas said this once on a live stream, and I didn't really think it was true, because I don't know, I just didn't think it would be true. So around about a day ago, he released his own very first music video, Selfie, and I'll leave a link down below so you can go and watch the music video. And then Leafy probably saw and just thought, oh, I'm going to make a video about that because I've made a video about him again. And he's like one of the cringiest people. So he did that. He uploaded that video, and I think there's some points that need to be made. Now, I'm not making this because I didn't really watch the whole Leafy's video, because I just thought it was a bit rubbish as well. But I'm making this video to just out what Scarce, the news guy, the second Drama Alert guy, who's a bit better. Yeah, I'm making a video about that, and mainly about the tweets that Mark Thomas released, and also what Scarce actually said. So, got the video here that we're going to do like a mini reaction only to the bit where he talks about Leafy and Mark. Now, the tweets that were in this video that were posted to his Twitter, this got deleted a couple of seconds ago because it actually was up on there. So yeah, don't know what that's about. Anyway, so let's begin.
A bunch of videos on this one mini Jacob Sartorius guy. His name is Mark Thomas. So he's basically like another Jacob Sartorius. He makes Musical.lys. He got famous off Musical.ly. He has like 222,000 followers on Twitter, so he's very famous as well. And basically, Leafy ended up making a video today called "The Cringiest Kid on the Entire Planet Returns with Fire." And in this video, he talks a lot of shit on Mark Thomas. Well, actually, Mark Thomas, this guy has a ton of fucking fans that are like under the age of 10, but he still has a ton of fans. He ended up actually tweeting this out, and he tried roasting Leafy. He said, how to get big and make money on YouTube. Make fun of innocent kids, tell them to kill themselves, hiss, and be a douche. Okay? He got a...
Now that's actually quite good, because you know those exposing videos I made, I wasn't too sure if they took in all of this. So this is the first step. He's noticed Leafy has done this. Now he needs to notice that like YScum and iOS has noticed it, so he can actually call them out and say that, well, we're just doing this for fun. And even if we are making money or not from like Musical.ly and fine, we're still going to do it because it's just basically for fun. It is, and there's totally nothing wrong with that. This is why I hate YScum, iOS, and I'm basically on and off with Leafy. So yes, like how to get big and make money on YouTube. Make fun of innocent kids, and in some ways that is bullying, that is, and that makes sense. Tell them to kill themselves like 100 times. See that in every single Leafy video. Yeah. Hiss, blah, and be a douche. Yeah, totally. I just love that tweet so much. And I don't know why people are hating on it, because it makes sense, it does. Like, when we say something that makes sense, you guys come in and say, oh, it doesn't make sense, I don't like it. Anyway, that's the video.
Retweets on this, a bunch of people were supporting him, but there also was a bunch of people hating on him at the same time. And actually, right after he posted this, now this got deleted almost immediately. Keep that in mind. Like, I only have like 2 screenshots to actually share with you guys, but this actually ended up getting tweeted from his account. It says, "Found Leafy's address." Okay, now I'm sure.
Now, the thing is, in Mark Thomas's videos, one of his videos, he did like the strip down challenge. Not what you think it is, no it didn't. But it's basically, you talk about your personal stuff for 10 minutes, you do that, that video, and his life hasn't been too good. He's been kind of depressed, he has, and some bad things have happened in his life. And I think if bad things have happened, they could go either two ways. And it can either go, right, they're going to do bad stuff, they're going to find Leafy's address, they're going to go to his house. Or it's going to go like this, if bad stuff has happened, they're just saying that because, well, it's just on the internet. I don't really think if bad stuff has happened, I just hope that Mark Thomas doesn't have like the kind of knowledge or something to actually go up to his house and say this and that. And even though it might sound a little bit weird, it's just something out there. Like, it's something like he might have been browsing through the internet and then he might have found his address. Hopefully it's something like that.
This was Mark Thomas because he didn't get hacked afterwards, he wasn't following hackers, he didn't tweet out saying he was hacked, and he ended up deleting this almost immediately afterwards, okay? And a bunch of his fans were replying saying, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you trying to find his address? Like, that's just fucking creepy. Well, actually, it looks like kind of a threat here. I mean, to be honest with you guys, I'm not going to say it's a threat, but it just kind of looks like a threat. I mean, it says found Leafy's address with a couple periods afterwards. I mean, it really looks like he's trying to find where Leafy lives and then maybe do something to him. I'm not going to get fucking sued, so I'm not going to say anything that could get me fucking sued. But I'm just saying, guys, I mean, doesn't that look kind of creepy? Why the fuck did he tweet that? And keep in mind, this dude is extremely fucking famous in that whole Musical.ly world. Like, this dude has 200,000 plus followers on Twitter. He's almost as famous as Jacob Sartorius, and he's fucking sending out threats like this, dude. I really feel bad for Leafy. Let's hope this dude doesn't actually fucking go to Leafy's house, because that would be fucking creepy as shit. And for the next time we got here...
Okay, so... couple of points I would like to address somewhat. Like I said beforehand, before we actually said that, I don't really think Mark Thomas has the strength to actually go up to his house and knock on the door. I don't really think that's not going to happen. I just think this is imagination and it's not going to happen because he's 15 and he's probably going to be like, oh, angry about it first, he'd probably say he'll do it, but he won't because really we don't want to do it and we get a bit too scared. So that's what could happen. And is this a bit creepy of him? I would say it would only be creepy if he's willing to go up to his house and knock on the door. Okay, like, first of all, he found this. Did he actually create this information? Did this information go out by him? No. Really, it should actually be quite creepy that the person who released this information actually found the information. So that guy should be the creep, not really Mark. It's like on websites that basically... I think it's like websites that you basically shouldn't go on. Like, the person who creates the website basically won't get into trouble. You will. But that makes no sense, because the person who created the website should get in trouble and you should be alright, because, well, sometimes there's going to be a huge amount of viruses, and if you get attacked and if the police say, right, we're taking you to jail, prison, then that person has gotten away with it. A bit stupid, isn't it? Because that makes no sense. But it seems to me that you guys would disagree with me on that, and yeah. So all conclusion, do we think that is this creepy at all? No, I don't think this is creepy. I just think he's a bit angry that he made a video saying all this stuff and he's feeling a bit unhappy. And I could understand where his point is coming from. So I don't really think he has the guts and the nerve to actually go up and knock on the door. Okay? And saying that you should like, you feel bad for Leafy. What about Mark? Leafy's been making videos, Scum has been making videos basically of innocent kids doing what they want to do, and you're saying that you're going to feel bad for them. Like, I see why Drama actually hates you, Scarce. I'm starting to hate you as well. So, yeah, try not to stick up for these people like Leafy, Iris and Scum, because they don't really deserve it. Like, I honestly think this is the year of YouTube drama, and I don't really care about YouTube drama. If I hear YouTube drama, I'm like, oh, okay, nothing new. Just someone else this or someone else that. Nothing new. No, what I think Drama should do, because they've got a new host, I want them to do this. Make a nice, good news episode. Just do one, and then that'll be it. So we can all feel a bit happier in the world, because we're always like hearing the negative, and we're never hearing the positive of good news. So this one for that. So conclusion. Is Mark Thomas a creep? No. Should we be feeling bad for Leafy? No. And overall, is this a big thing? Kind of not, but I just want to address it, because some people just forget the meaning of something. Like, for instance, if you're under 16, stuff is completely different. Whether you're using the word creep, Peter, it's different if you're under 16, but then when you're over 16, some things are still a bit different, but between 16 and 18, well, until you're 18, it's still a bit different. But then when you're 18, I would say it's fully different. So you can actually, that concept of saying, I feel bad for Leafy, or he's being a bit of a creeper for doing this. If he was 18, this would make sense, it would. But because he's 15, I just don't think it makes sense. So yeah, so please leave a thumbs up if you think that Mark Thomas is not a creep. And if you don't like this video, it shows that you like Leafy. You don't really care much about Mark. And you got no sympathy for these little kids. So yeah, as Jack still says, you're the problem. You are. So yeah, please like and subscribe and peace, and I don't care about YouTube drama anymore. Video coming about that in 2 weeks time.